We're going to start with our capital projects, and probably our biggest one is the Cherry Valley Boulevard Interchange. So, in episode 32, I went over the history and timeline of the project, and in episode 49, I actually covered the Caltrans process and how it related to the Cherry Valley Boulevard Interchange. So, if you want to understand more about each of the steps I'm going to mention here, you can watch that. But here's just a quick recap of where we are with that project. So, just to refresh your memory, the project study report, which is the first step in the Caltrans process, kicked off in 2018. And that's, by the way, 2 years before a single house was occupied in Summerwind. The project study report was completed in 2020. And then the project approval and environmental document, also known as PANED, was completed in early 2024. Yes, about 4 years to complete. Welcome to doing major transportation projects here in California, specifically with Caltrans. 4 years is actually kind of short. There's been cities that have been in that process for much longer than that. Now, during that PA and ED phase, one of the things that was selected was the final design for the interchange, at least the concept of the design, and it was the diverging diamond interchange. This will only be, I think, the third DDI interchange in the entire state of California at the time it's built. So there's one under construction right now at the 215 and University Parkway. So if you want to kind of get an idea of how that type of interchange will function, you can check that out. So currently we are in the plan, specification, and estimates phase, also known as basically preparing all of the construction drawings. So at the end of this process, we're going to know how much right-of-way, if any, is needed. And our anticipation is that the right-of-way needs are going to be pretty minimal. And this phase will also provide a complete set of construction drawings that would allow us to build the project and bid it out. So we expect that step to be completed by the end of the year.